Hi Scorpio, this is your January 2018 reading for me, Tarot to Recovery. This reading is a bit delayed because I've been down with the flu for all of Christmas. So I thought I'd be able to get the readings done between Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, but because I've been bedridden the whole time, I've not really had a chance. You can probably hear it in my voice, but nonetheless I thought I would get yours out at least before New Year's Eve. So messages for Scorpio, January 2018. Happy New Year, Scorpio. This is a brand new year, a brand new month. So let's see what messages we have to go with for January 2018. Scorpio, January 2018. Scorpio, January 2018. Two of Pentacles. Weighing up your options, balancing something out, crossed by the Four of Wands. Your decision may rest very heavily on your family life or your home life or your residency where you're going to live. In the past we have the Seven of Pentacles, Temperance, which is 14. The Devil is crowning the reading. I don't know if you can see that. The Knight of Swords coming in the immediate future. The Sun. Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. And underneath Scorpio we have the Ten of Pentacles. Just move this so you can see. So it's an interesting mix here, Scorpio. We have, going into the year, at the beginning of the year, I feel like you're making decisions on where you want to live. Some of you, you're maybe thinking of moving. You're thinking of maybe moving home. You're thinking of maybe moving out of the home. I feel like you're weighing up your options on it financially. Some of you may have gone back to university or may have started a new job which paid less in the last year or so. Some of you may have gone home over Christmas to get some perspective and balance in your life. Some of you may actually be dealing with an addiction of some sort, and some of you might, in extreme cases, may have sought treatment and gone away, or you may know someone that's, in your immediate family or that you lived with that has sought treatment of some kind, for an addiction or something. I feel like there's been a recent period of contemplation and perspective and really assessing yourself. When Saturn has just moved into Capricorn, I feel like your emphasis has moved off your financial state, but that may actually have, in the past year, have led you to size down considerably for some of you. But things are about to change quite quickly, so I feel like a message is going to come in. It could be from an air sign, or it could just be from I feel like it's an offer of some kind or a prospect. It could be a person you're interested in dating. It could be a person you're interested in going into business with. I feel like it's quite a quick moving energy, so you might have to make a decision quite quickly on something. I'm going to draw the cards around again to get a better indicator of what that is that you may have to decide upon. But I feel like your outcome for the end of January has, I feel like fire sign women can be very beneficial to you. Female friends, sporty friends, leisurely, active, people that do rather than think and feel, they just go for things. I feel like underneath the Ten of Pentacles suggests to me that you may be coming into money of some kind. It's usually a financial windfall of sorts. A lump sum of money or an offer for a better paying job. So I feel like money is actually going to be quite beneficial to you this January, at least by the end of the month, Scorpio. I feel like people, the Wheel of Fortune just flipped out. Yeah, so things are changing in your favour. It fell out upright, so it's a sign that things are changing for the better, but they're changing big. So I feel like this year is going to be quite a big shift for you. I feel like you're going in with the Empress. Okay, so maybe this Queen of Wands energy, Scorpio, is more to do with you feeling like you are beginning as a new person, and maybe you're not going to be as emotionally invested um, as quickly as you have been, because I feel like sometimes Scorpios, they can get very emotionally invested very quickly and get disappointed quickly, even though they're not by nature a trusting sign. So I feel like you've maybe taken some time to get some balance and perspective on how you've been behaving, and you've thought, you know what, I'm just gonna enjoy my life as a single person. For some of you, maybe you're thinking of being a bit more daring. The Knight of Swords is a daring energy, it's very brave. The Queen of Wands is also very brave, so I feel like you're maybe having a shift in perspective of yourself as a person. Like, it really is a new year, new me cliche, but it doesn't matter if you start at January 1st. It's always welcome to change for the better. So let's see what other messages we have for Scorpio for January. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, so 7 of Swords. Maybe you're feeling a bit stuck where you are, or maybe you're feeling trapped by somebody else. Some of you may be emotionally trapped with a male fire sign, some of you, or you may be trapped in your old thinking. King of Cups. So there's a lot of people in here. Obsession. Okay, so the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. What are you holding on to that's not serving you, or what are you thinking of letting go? I feel like you have a big option of whether to. Yeah, you're a bit stuck in your thinking, Scorpio. Hermit, 3 of Swords, Emperor, and the 9 of Cups. And underneath we have the Queen of Swords. So how many people are dictating your life, Scorpio? There's so many people in here. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the King of Cups. We have the Devil, which can be a person, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So I'm just going to turn on this light, Scorpio, get a bit of perspective. So, yeah, I feel like there's more people in here than you need to be dealing with. I feel like a good resolution for you, Scorpio, might be not to focus on what other people are thinking or other people are saying. For some of you, you may have been involved with a water sign, a Pisces or a Cancer or a fellow Scorpio. Very strong Piscean energy. Possibly someone born, in the 14th. It doesn't have to be. It can be your birthday. It can be the 14th of November. It can be someone born the 14th of July, 14th of wherever. It can be something like that. Just sometimes numerology comes up. This could have happened in the last 2 weeks. This person could have appeared, or you could have been dating this person. But I feel like maybe for some of you, there's multiple exes that you need to get over, or there's multiple options that you need to decide between, but you're kind of stuck. So I feel like it's such a conflict of energies, because in 1 minute you're like, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to be totally forthcoming and just make a change, and the other part of you is afraid and worried about getting hurt. I almost feel like a lot of this month, Scorpio, is what's going on in your own head rather than what's going on around you. I feel like old habits die hard with the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. You might be holding out for someone that was a toxic relationship. You might be hoping it will work out. Some of you may be thinking of being completely single and alone because it's not worth the heartache. But I feel like the end of the month ends with you feeling really quite happy with yourself. Yeah, there's a Three of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of energy going on in your mind, Scorpio. A lot of swords, a lot of pentacles, a lot of wands. It's. I feel like you're trying to be less emotional, and you're focused on your goals. I feel like you're going through a period of feeling a little bit stuck, and you're feeling a little bit jaded by things. Maybe there's been people in your life that have hurt you, and you want to move forward, but you don't want to let them go at the same time. Could be an Aries. So Death and the Seven of Swords just popped out here, which can mean a relationship ended due to someone cheating, a friendship ended due to someone lying. I feel like you're cutting out all the badness in your life. I feel like you're being very vigilant. Maybe you don't start the month like this, but you end the month having really... The Three of Pentacles has popped out again, and the Strength card. So I feel like you're gonna put your money in your mind and your money. Sorry, Scorpio. I feel like you've had a lot of heartbreak and unnecessary grief from people that weren't in your life that much or that long, some of you, and you're feeling like, I just need to rid myself of this toxic energy. You've been through enough disappointments and you're thinking, I just want to build my own empire, I just want to do my own thing. Which is totally achievable, Scorpio. You can do absolutely anything you set your mind to. Scorpio's most magnetic. Ooh, God, these are all falling out. Most magnetic. So let's see what other messages we have just to clarify for you, Scorpio. Page of Wands. Death. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you in the last year maybe left a fire sign relationship or left a younger partner, and definitely something ended with a fire sign of sorts. So it could be a friend, it could be an estrangement of a fire sign that you know, but I feel like for many of you it could have been a relationship that went toxic. The Magician. So I feel like some of you also were dealing with an emotional manipulative situation, someone that was quite emotionally manipulative. But for others of you, I feel like you've really gotten your mojo back. I think there's very different outcomes for a lot of Scorpios here. I think some of you have gotten your mojo back and you're starting to think positively and know that your thoughts control your life. Some of you are thinking of going back to a relationship that was very toxic and very overwhelming and overbearing. Maybe a job that was very overwhelming and overbearing. I would suggest not to. The High Priestess has come up in the immediate future. So you're going to have some sort... If you're in a... This is very fraught energy. If you're at a deadlock with someone or something, about someone or something, use your intuition. Because the High Priestess always appears when it says your gut is right. Your gut feeling is right. You know this, Scorpio. Five of Wands, 10 of Cups, Hierophant, and the Two of Wands with underneath the Six of Wands. So the overall outcome, Scorpio, is that you're going to have a very, very happy end to the new year. The first month of the year, January, I feel like things are going to start coming together for you. You're going to have the option to travel. I think some of you, new job offers, relocations, I feel like a lot of what you're asking for will be yours. It may not be completely what you want. Some of you may end up with a fire sign. Someone who's quite outgoing and quite energetic. Some of you may start dating this new fire sign. I feel like for men in particular, you may meet a fiery woman. Others of you, I feel like you could really benefit from relying on female friends and having a good time. I feel like some of you are really trying to leave behind this emotional stigma of Scorpios, and you're going to like the results that you get, Scorpio, because I feel like once you get into your own groove and your own perspective and you start thinking with a more positive energy, your heartbreaks will suddenly become blessings and prosperous. So if you go back and look on your heartbreaks as something to learn from, and you really do learn from it, if you really take on board the lessons that you've learned from your disappointments, and you start to think a bit more with your head over your heart and enjoy your life for what it is and not what's lacking in it, I feel like you're going to have such a progression of things. And if you're feeling a bit stuck over whether or not to give a person a choice, I feel like an air sign might come into the picture. It could be a fire sign, it could be a water sign from the past. If you have doubts, your doubts are probably there for a reason, and I feel like your intuition is going to serve you. Particularly if it's someone from the past that was a wee bit flaky. Some of you may have wanted a commitment from someone that they didn't give you. Maybe they're coming back to offer it, maybe they're not. Maybe they're coming back without offering anything and you're unsure. So you could really assess it. I think some of you
are going to take your life in your own hands, and you're going to enjoy yourself and enjoy your life and make the most of it. And some of you are going to hold on to the past and the dangerous toxic energy that's been there before. I really recommend going for it, going for your own life. Take control of your own things. Be a Queen of Wands if you need to be, because the Queen of Wands has so much passion and drive, and she's very no nonsense. She's not going to take on, if someone's been giving you crap for years, or people have been giving you crap for years, you've been dating the same person in a different body, just stop for a while. Enjoy your own life and make people jump through hoops if you need to trust them. Let them prove that. I feel like you're ending these frivolous, pointless relationships, and you're going to hold out for something more solid. A lot of you are, and some of you, I fear, may go back for the sake of not being lonely. I really recommend waiting for the right person to come along, because I feel like when the Three of Swords and Ten of Cups appears here, it means that the heartaches and the family struggles, some of you may have, had divorces and things, separations that were very hard. I feel like these have actually happened for a greater purpose, for greater good, and I can see you starting to see the sunny side in life and enjoy, the cat. You'll be the cat that got the cream by the end of the month. You'll be in your zone and in your stride, and you'll really be feeling like, I have loads of options, I have control here. The Six of Wands underneath, you have success, you have victories. You've every opportunity to go after what it is that you want, Scorpio. But I feel like January can be quite a slow month for many people, but for you, I feel like it's getting yourself together emotionally and mentally, and getting ready to enjoy your life for yourself rather than for anyone else, is the feeling that I'm getting. And that's not to say someone's not going to come in the picture. I feel like there's a lot of people that, are vying for your attention, particularly water and fire signs. But be selective. If you're going to pick one, make sure that they're actually putting in the appropriate effort. So that's your January 2018 reading, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the mid-January readings in a couple of weeks.